People, welcome to a Wednesday evening, last night of summer stream. That's right, fall kicks in tomorrow. Not sure what time fall officially begins tomorrow, but today was the last full day of summer. I think tomorrow there's just a partial day of summer until fall officially kicks in. I'm down by Brooksy Park here right now. There's a festival happening over here called the Elevate Festival. I think it's a tech and arts festival. They have a band playing over there on a stage right now. So let's see who we got in the house tonight. Hey, hello there, Yogi and Novel Koss. Hello. And Wesley and Gertage and Christopher Haydock. And Marcia Mack and Ida. How you doing? And we got Harjot. And David Clippert's here. Hello, David. And Dave in Bangor, Maine. The visitor is here. Hello, I'm doing well, thank you. And Scott Briggs and Megan's here. Hello, Megan. And COVID Hippo. And Tom Bikes 416. Greetings. Steve Mikra. And Vivian Johnson. Good evening, Vivian. Welcome to the Continuum. And Whitby Dude's here, good evening, and Hunter Stewart. I'm great, Wesley, I'm great, how are you? And Michael Wynn is here, and Marie Palmer, and Jenna A, good evening, and Steph Curry. And Brad Palmer's here. And Will Chan. Yeah, there's Muzak over there, so I'm not going to go over in that direction. And Sunjib is here. And Lena. Got a good crowd here. Nicole C. Danny Seward, how's it going? Sebastian, hello. And Doug and Colleen. Jenna A, I'm very well, thanks. And K1SM3 Triple T, hello, hello. I'm not sure if I missed anyone. My apologies if I did. Yeah, we got like 100 people already here, or close to 100. So I'm going to start making my way north. I'm down here at Wellington Street, right by Brooksy Park, as I mentioned. The dog fountain is over there. This area is all fenced off due to the festival, though. You can't really walk right into the park from here. Ida, I'm currently on Wellington Street. I'm looking west, and Victoria Street is just up ahead. I'm going to start walking north on Victoria Street. This is, I think, Scott Street right here. An organic GPS. Whippy dude, I ate all of the mashed potatoes in one sitting the day after I got back. She thought that would last me 2 or 3 days. She underestimates my mashed potato capabilities. Hey Schnurtchick, how you doing? Sebastian, my birthday was very good. Yeah, very, very good birthday. Alright, now here's Colburn Street. exactly what I did, Scott Briggs. I'm not sure if it's free of charge or not, Steve. All the fencing and stuff around it leads me to believe that maybe it's not. I see a lot of people walking around with lanyards with badges. I guess festival guests. Hey, Andy Wood. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. You'll be 20 next month. Whoa, that's a milestone. Hey, Aaron Hockey, how's it going? I wasn't even going to live stream tonight. This is just sort of a sudden last minute change of plans. I had a video all ready to go for today. And then I suddenly realized that I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so I thought, why not stream tonight and then take tomorrow off? Because I was originally planning to stream tomorrow morning. That's okay with me, Total Tech. I wouldn't want to join any club that would have me as a member. Very nice, David Clippert, very nice. You turned 20 once yourself, as did I. It was still the 1980s when I turned 20. Because I'm old as dust. So here's Victoria Street. Sort of a underrated downtown street. There's a nice sort of big city canyon look to it, but it's a bit on the quiet side. Not a lot of pedestrians walk along Victoria Street because just one block to the west is Yonge Street. So everyone tends to funnel onto Yonge Street and ignore Victoria Street. You saw that pic, Whitby dude? That's a blast from the 80s cheese past. 38 years ago, Michelle Gray. You have me beat. Jenny, I'm approaching Massey Hall. It's a couple blocks north of here. No more Guelph. Guelph is yuck. Well, the part of Guelph that Megan lives in is pretty yuck, but downtown Guelph is pretty nice. But yeah, we did that video just to show what it's like to live out in suburbia when you have to walk around instead of drive around. Just going to the store can be a bit of a journey. And there's a lovely sewage smell in the air. Gotta love it. I think tomorrow the temperature is going to take a sudden dive. It's going to be a lot colder than today. It's currently still feeling like 33 degrees with the Humidex right now. Yeah, very deep suburbia. Yeah, I think Massey Hall is all finished up with the renovation. So as the title says, I'm going to walk north into Midtown. I'm not sure how far north I'll go. I'll be sure to at least officially enter what is considered Midtown. Thank you very much, Vivian Johnson. Yes. Hit the thumbs up. I spent some time in the 90s in Toronto. I had a group of friends who were into the goth scene, so they tended to drag me to all the goth-related places around Toronto, which was a pretty big scene in the 90s. What's left of the goth scene now is just a tiny fraction of what it was back then. Islam 699, great channel, happy late birthday, Ken. Well, thank you very, very much for the super chat, very much appreciated. You kind of miss the goths. There are still some goths around. I know a couple here in Toronto who are still involved in the local scene. There's still some bars you can go to. There's still shows. There's still special nights for the goths. It's just downscaled a lot from its heyday. There's a look down Queen Street. We have school. How's school going so far, Wesley? Whoa, that's loud. Davey Bukaj, how's it going? Yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to the nice fall weather. What do I see up here? I see like some sort of video performance reflected in the windows here. The Allied Music Center. This was part of the renovation of Massey Hall, this new addition here. I've seen that video, Scott Briggs, I think. Or one like it, anyway. St. Mike's Hospital right there. And there's Massey Hall, looking quite nice. Definitely a landmark in the city. Those sirens sound like police. You can kind of tell the difference between ambulance and police and fire. They all have a different sounding siren. The police has the fastest siren, like that's police. Ambulance is more like in the Ed Mervish Theater. They're supposed to put up the old Honest Ed's flashing sign on the side of this building. I think right where those outline little pins are, you can see the outline, I think, of where the sign is going to go. Right up there. Honest Ed's, of course, was owned by the Mervish family, who also runs this theater here, named after the late Ed Mervish. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy my whistling skills. And here's the old Senator restaurant. I have not seen this place opened yet since the lockdowns and everything. I heard it was open again. I just have not seen it yet open. Every time I walk past, it's all locked up, just like this. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. This is kind of nice. he like Ed Sullivan? Well, not really. He wasn't a entertainer. He was a businessman. Yeah, there's Dundas Square. Hello in Brazil. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I'm going to walk right through the square. I'll just sort of stick to Victoria Street for now. Hey, funny dog, how you doing? Yeah.
We need to make more movies. More Canadian movies.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, good job, man. That's awesome. We need to start at the ground, at this grassroots level, right?
Right? We got offered drugs. Well, that's not surprising. This whole area has gotten pretty sketchy here. We have the safe injection site right here at the corner of Dundas and Victoria. So there's always a cluster of interesting people hanging around there. And Dundas Square is just a stone's throw away. Amari, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Yeah, that guy was friendly. He was just sort of saying nonsensical things about making Canadian movies and things like that. Very true, Todd, very true. That's what I'm doing. I'm making Canadian movies, Vivian. Canadian content.
It's right over there in that corner.
All right, now I'm being funneled back onto Yonge Street over here, or not back onto. Hit Yonge Street for the first time, and I think I'll walk north along Yonge. Restart Speaker's Corner, that would be awesome. Total Tech, it's hard to say if they're going to be promoting Canadian content on YouTube. Then I suppose channels like this or Johnny's could actually benefit from that, but still, I'm not a fan of this bill. I don't think there should be any regulation of the internet. We've already done something like that with the radio airwaves with CanCon, and it kind of produced a lot of schlock. You know, there was lots of good Canadian bands, of course, that got radio play, but there are also a lot of schlocky, generic Canadian bands that probably wouldn't even have been on the radio if it wasn't for the CanCon rules. Where am I from, Amari? I'm originally from another city called North Bay, but I've been living in Toronto for 12 years now. The man from Toronto, yes. I am the man from Toronto. And did I miss a super chat? Christopher Haydock, £3 super sticker. Thank you very much, Christopher. Very much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the walk. It must be getting late for you over there in the UK. Hope you don't have insomnia. Maybe David Clippert, maybe. I've always sort of said I'd stick more to walking on my channel than riding a bike or a scooter and that sort of thing. Sort of a walking purist. But I'm not ruling it out or anything. Let's see how this project is progressing here. They've been digging for a while now. The hole is pretty deep. I think it's bottomed out on this end. This is the new condo tower that's going to be rising here. It's like 85 stories. Yeah, it's the last summer evening of 2022. Hey, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you very much, Janet. I had a very good birthday.
Oh, you can't.
Leo.
Oh yeah.
That is unacceptable.
That's good. I mean, the reservation's already.
This is Gerrard Street. But now there's a new tower proposed for this corner. This kind of nondescript building here. Just a two-story affair. 76-story proposal. That'll be a big change. And just across the street will be the 85-story building. And on the other corner is the Aura, which is a 78-story building. And on this other corner, another skyscraper is going to be built, replacing the Delta Hotel, the Chelsea Hotel. So all four corners are going to have tall skyscrapers in the near future. I think they're going to retain the old building here that used to have the Elephant and Castle. Alright, that's awesome, Amari. Are you headed to Halifax, perhaps? No more video of buildings. Hey, it's my channel. I make the rules. I'll show buildings if I want to show buildings, and I love buildings, so I'm going to show buildings. Hey, look, there's more buildings over there. Oh, that would have been cool to run into you, funny dog. I do enjoy your photos. Yeah, it's hard not to show buildings when you're live streaming through downtown Toronto. What is the stone arch? That's the Mcgill Archway. It's called the Mcgill Archway. It leads to Mcgill Street. I'm not sure what the history of that archway is. I think I looked at it one time and there was a plaque. Well, it's just right there. Let's go check it out. Why not? Let's get some history here of the city. So that leads over to Mcgill Street. Mcgill Street Arch. This stone arch is from the former St. Andrew's United Church, built in 1923 on Bloor Street East at Park Road. The City of Toronto purchased the arch when the church was demolished in 1981. The arch was then rebuilt here as a pedestrian gateway after the intersection of Mcgill and Yonge Street was closed. So there you go. That's the explanation of the Mcgill Arch. Hey, Michelle Gray, have a good night. College Park, yeah, right over there. Very nice park. And this is new. I have not seen this before. It's good to see. There were kind of a bunch of closed up shops along this block here. It looked a bit derelict, so it's good to see some new places. You nearly dropped the laptop? Yeah, you better get some sleep there, Christopher. You can have some gyros. Is it gyros or gyros? On the episode of Seinfeld where Kramer tries to hop off the subway to grab a gyro, that's what he said, he called them gyros, but I've heard they're properly pronounced gyros. Yeah, I remember Amato Pizza. That was sad to see that close down. And here's College Park, the building, which is quite iconic. There was originally a tall skyscraper proposed for that site in the 1930s or so. It was cancelled, I think, due to the Great Depression. Hey, thank you, Estelle. Glad you're able to catch the live stream. I guess you're 12 hours ahead of us there. And I also missed the big slice. That 85-story condo back there I was talking about is on the site that used to be the big slice. And here's Young and College / Carlton. Yeah, have a good night, Christopher. I think there's still a big slice on St. Clair Avenue. I'm not sure how similar it is to the old Yonge Street location. If it's owned by the same people or if it's just its own thing with the same name. I've never gone to check it out. Estelle, $5. Thanks for the night walk stream. Appreciated. Well, you're very welcome, and your support is also very appreciated. Spring is coming in Brazil. I'd rather have that coming than what we got coming. We have to get through winter now. It's like Game of Thrones, winter is coming. You hear it was popular? It was a little popular, you could say, Novikos. Just a tad popular. Toronto Film School, Yorkville University. I don't know, these places sound a little bit suspicious to me. Yeah, it's very warm out. Lots of people are obviously still dressed in their summer gear. Got a 33-degree humidex today. I'm already sweating pretty good just from walking for 40 minutes. Is that a real university? Not to my knowledge, I don't know. It's one of those sort of private commercial universities, storefront universities, whatever you want to call it. Like the University of Phoenix, something like that. Strip Mall University, in this case, Condo Podium University. Still nothing has filled up these new retail spaces. I wonder how long it'll take for these to get leased. This is all brand new. Andrew Nielsen, $5. Happy belated birthday. Thank you very, very much, Andrew. Well, your awesome support is greatly, greatly appreciated. Yeah, I had a very good birthday. did my first Go Train live stream. That was nice. Nice smooth ride. You missed that, do you, Todd? Well, hey, you don't have to wait much longer. So TO Film School is legit. What about Yorkville University though? But yes, thank you very much, High Fiver, for the $3 and letting us know that TO Film School is a legit thing and it's very good. Just in a rather strange location there. You enjoyed the Go Train ride? I'm glad. Glad to hear it, Clayton. Oh, thank you very much, Annette. Yeah, it's definitely much easier having this amount of hair compared to my older amount of hair. I don't have to use shampoo anymore or conditioner. I don't need to stock up on 3-in-1 or 4-in-1 or 5-in-1. Which will make Megan happy. For some reason, she can't stand the fact that I used to buy 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Used to drive her crazy. Here's Wellesley Street. But I think Johnny found a 5-in-1, I believe. I never actually saw one of those. Otherwise, I would have snatched that up instantly. When does it start to snow? Well, in Toronto, it might not really start to snow until November, late November maybe. If we're talking snow accumulating on the ground, there might be the odd flurries before then on a cold day. I don't even know who you're talking about, unknown. That's how much attention I was paying to whoever that was. Here's another new retail space, still for lease. This is all brand new also. I just hope something interesting fills up these spaces and not like Rexall and Shoppers Drug Mart and banks. Ugh. It's the worst when banks fill up these spaces. Well, it looks like this one has been leased though, the Pastry House. Well, that's good. That sounds like it could be an interesting spot. Definitely beats Shoppers Drug Mart, Tim Hortons. Hey, Sean Desmond's in the house. Hope you're enjoying your break from touring, Sean. a pot shop. Yeah, please no more pot shops. I heard like as many as a third of the pot shops that have opened in the city in the last couple of years might be shutting down. There's just an oversaturation of weed stores. How many kilometers? It varies. Maybe 6 or 7 during a live stream. If I do a 2-hour live stream. Well, I think a 30-minute walk is about 2 kilometers. So that'd be more like 8 kilometers then for a 2-hour live stream. Am I headed to Stridsland? I'm heading in that direction. I'm just not sure how far I'll get. I might not make it all the way to Stridsland. Yeah, vape shops, luckily or gladly, those have sort of gone the way of the dodo. Do you need ID? I think you need to be 19 years old, same as buying alcohol. Barber Stridsland. Yell hooty hoo at a random person. I don't know about yelling, but maybe I could just say it quietly. Hey look, Mean Girls is coming to the Princess of Wales Theatre. There's another theater here, Singing in the Rain, and this is playing down at the Ed Mervis Theater right now. Hello, Dan Harsman. Harmson, I should say. Hooty hoo! There. Did she hear me? Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. Hey, 12 is here. Hooty hoo, 12. How you doing? That's awesome, Independent Mind. I never took it up myself ever, either cigarettes or wacky tobacco. It's Charles Street. What am I using to film? I'm using a smartphone, a Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, and a Moza Mini MX or MS, one or the other. Gimbal.
Thank you, Preppy.
And here's the brass rail, still going strong. Oh my goodness. My. Whatever could be happening inside of there. Sanjay, yes I am. Hey, Ali BHG, hello, and yes, I did have a great birthday, thank you very much. Fillmore's is better. And it's in a much classier neighborhood. It's in my neighborhood. You can't beat that. Yeah, we made it all the way up to Bloor. What do we have happening here? Yeah, that trash can looked like it was tipped over, but I'm not sure if that's anything to do with what's going on here. And I'm going to show another building now. Oh no, this one's starting to get tall. This is the new One Bloor West called the One. That will be a super tall skyscraper, over 1,000 feet. And it's just across the street from this one. This one is not as tall. This one's a measly 76 stories and 800 and some feet. It's going to be a shrimp compared to its new big brother across the street. Covert Hippo smokes carrots. Why am I not surprised? Hey, we just passed 200 concurrent viewers. If anyone's new to the stream, welcome. Hope you're enjoying. Don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button and come and say hello in the chat. And if you're enjoying the stream so far, hit that like button also. Why the heck not? Is that true, Tom Bikes? Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, High Fiver. I hope that you already had been subbed before. Now, this old commercial block is getting a facelift. It's going to be all restored back to its former glory. It's part of this new building. They did the same thing right next door with these old storefronts. They were all brought back to their former glory, and they did a great job with those. And for this building, so sometimes these condo developments right on Yonge Street are very beneficial to the streetscape. Well, thank you very much, Sapand. Got too big for you, Mini Cat? Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way. I personally like it when it gets bigger. The bigger the better, as far as I'm concerned. I'd like to see it grow into a mega city. And by some measurements, it's not too far off from being a mega city. If you consider the Greater Golden Horseshoe to be the expanded metro area, it has almost 10 million people now. But I'd say 8 million is probably more realistic in the Greater Toronto Hamilton area. Niagara Falls will be a mega city. Well, it's part of the Greater Golden Horseshoe, so it'll be part of that mega city if that ever becomes a thing. Yeah, same, Allie. I can't stand smoke of any sort, really. Keep it away from my lungs. As a child, there was nothing worse than taking long car trips with my mother or uncles when they were constantly smoking in the car. Yeah, this gas station is still here for now. Oh, we got it cheaper here, do we, Jennifer? Huh. People used to smoke everywhere. Movie theaters, city transit buses, in the subway, in shopping malls, everywhere. Yeah, you were lucky, Andy. Yeah, even in hospitals, that's kind of crazy. That whole cliche of the father in the waiting room, waiting while his wife is giving birth, or the husband, soon to be father, chain smoking in the waiting room. That was a thing that really happened. And then having a big cigar to celebrate. Let's go into the room right after the baby's born and smoke a big cigar right in front of the baby. So I'd say we're officially in Midtown now. I think after passing Davenport Road, could make that distinction. It's Happy Burger. It was rude, Novelcost. What's wrong with you, baby? Come on. Celebrate being born. Now open 6 days. You can get your dry cleaning done. Sapan, do you think? We're still pretty far away from his hood. We haven't even gotten close to St. Clair Avenue yet. Yeah, you can find some crazy ads on YouTube from the 50s and 60s promoting smoking, where they had actors from all these sitcoms and shows of the time kind of hawking cigarettes during the commercial breaks. Even like the Flintstones. There were commercials of like Fred and Barney smoking cigarettes. Hey Fred, I really enjoy these. They're, you know, they're very smooth and they have a really good aftertaste. You want one, Fred? I just heard La Cucaracha. Did they, Todd? Did you resist? I would have resisted. I don't care how pretty the French girls were. I'm not gonna smoke. Thanks, Andy. The weather tonight is humid, Estelle. Very humid night and kind of windy also. You might hear the wind blowing against the microphone. Johnny has a La Cucaracha horn on his scooter. Well, well, well. What an interesting development. Here's Rosedale subway station. Hey, PAG, thank you very, very much. Semi-goth? Yeah, I don't know if I'd even go that far. I have a very particular vision of what a goth is. The later mall-type goths, to me, they're not real goths. Like Hot Topic style, to me that's not goth. That's true, Mini Cat.
Yeah, it was the same one.
It's a good sandwich place. I always thought this was interesting, Paris grocery. Yeah, hopefully we'll get that meet and greet happening sometime, PAG. I think it would just make sense for Johnny and I to do it together. Oh, look at this cool place here. It's a barber shop, but look at this cool stuff they have. Huh. Lather and steel. And it's a pretty new barber shop. Definitely has that classic old school look to it. 2018. Yeah, it sort of looked like it, Allie. Now we're kind of walking past the area, or near the area, where I remember a couple of years ago some weird guy started harassing Johnny when he was live streaming. Kept like coming up to him, like following him, and then sort of running towards him, and then stopping, and Johnny was like yelling at him to get away. And then I think he even talked to the cops. There was a police car just passing through the area, and Johnny actually talked to the police. Yeah, the orange pants. It's another one of these Firkin pubs. Firkins everywhere. I remember that too, Independent Mind. It's a nice old building. Can't really get a good look at it here, but it has a good presence. I like it. There are some cool bookstores here, were there? Guess that was before my time as a Torontonian. Hey, Big S, how you doing? And another gas station. Hello, Jesus Chavez the Third. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying. Or is it Jesus? Yeah, hopefully not, but more than likely something like that will happen again. That's just the life of a live streamer or a walktuber. Yeah, a lot of people are yelling, sitting in that patio, talking to each other. Loud voices! I like lamp. I like chair. I like carpet. Yeah, I guess you're going to have to batten down the hatches pretty soon, Novelcos, right? Hopefully it doesn't cause any damage there. This is Tironi. Yeah, time flies, Estelle, right? Oh, boo! That sucks, Novelcos. And here's the formerly magnificent old North Toronto Rail Station. Now a giant LCBO store. Unfortunately. Hey, high fiver, $2, best LCBO ever. Just as I sort of dissed it. It is the best LCBO simply because it's inside of this magnificent old building. I think if you look online you can see pictures of what it looked like inside of the waiting room, and it's actually a lot more impressive on the inside than you would think. It looks a lot bigger. It's a pretty decent sized train station, really, or it was. And that fountain is very cool, yes. I've showed that fountain before. It just did its thing though, so it's going to take a while for it to fill up again. And I smell skunk. Very strong odor of skunk. Yeah, there's somebody yelling up here. Maybe they're angry because they can't come and buy some liquor here. You would love skunk coated hippo. And by the way, High Fiver, thank you for the $2. I forgot to mention that part. No, sorry. Am I interested in history? Yeah, somewhat. I haven't really read much in the way of history books, though. When I used to read a lot, it was mostly science fiction and non-fiction, so I guess history would fall into that category, but I didn't really take an interest in history until later in life. And by that point, the internet was a thing, so I just looked up almost everything I wanted to know on the net instead of reading it from actual books, which is what I still do. I don't want to get sprayed, yeah. Hey, Shane Toy, I'm doing good. I hope you're feeling all right, Lisa. I hope you get well soon. Yeah, when I was younger, I was interested in physics. Absolutely. I think I made that reference before in a previous live stream. Scott Briggs, no, I can't say that I have. I just realized I had the camera zoomed in a little bit all this time. I just de-zoomed it. MGC Chan, I did go out on a full moon night before, and I did have a video actually of that. It was quite some time ago, last time I did that. I think in the title of the video or in the thumbnail I do have Moonlight somewhere in the title. Moonlight Walk or something to that effect. Dune, yeah. I never read the book. I have seen both movies though. Google should fund the walks. Well, Google does pay YouTubers when you accumulate your ad revenue, and they send you the check in the mail or online. I have mine direct deposit. It shows up as being from Google, so Google does pay me. Hey, independent mind. I'll be careful, David Clippert. I don't know. I think I have to go a bit further north to get this awesome view of the skyline. They pay you once a month, Estelle. Right around this time of the month, actually. I should get my Google AdSense payment in the next day or two. Well, I'm not going to go into any details like that. Let's just say I'm not covering all the bills by any means. I still have to work a normal job. Although the hours I have to work are a lot less than what they used to be, so that's good. Gives me more free time to make videos and do live streams. Hey, Marie Palmer, you're very welcome. Thank you for dropping in. And you have yourself a great night. Oh, I don't do security, Ali. That was one time when Johnny came across me standing outside of that store. That was just an unusual situation, let's just put it that way. I don't work in security. Jeez, I'm like tripping over things here. No, I don't work in security, Emma. Thought I was moonlighting, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to eventually get up to the point where I can do YouTube full-time. I'm just not quite there yet. I think I need to at least double my subscribers and my views. But I might be able to pull it off with double the views and double the AdSense ad revenue. So that's a good reason for everyone to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can always catch my videos. If you haven't already. Whippy dude, that is a very good assumption. I would not be up at that time of day if I didn't have to be. But I miss the awesome view now. I think I walked too far. I was so busy yammering on. I can sort of make it out a little bit. I missed the best part of the view though. How will I celebrate 10K? I'm not sure. I might do a special live stream and a video to commemorate the occasion. I would like to be able to do that before the end of the year, but I'm not sure if that'll happen. It might be a few months into 2023 before I hit 10K. Unless I get a sudden spike in subscribers. I find November and December are usually a good month though for the channel. I usually get a bit of a growth spurt in those months. And views tend to shoot up also. A lot of it has to do with the first signs of winter. Post that first snowfall video and the channel tends to blow up with views. And subscribers often follow. You're at 200 subscribers. Well, congrats, Sapand. That's a nice milestone. And I think Alex Gets Around TO just passed 1,000 subscribers recently, so congrats to him. Now he can apply to have his channel be monetized, as long as he has sufficient watch hours. You have to have a certain amount of watch hours also, not just 1,000 subscribers. And here is St. Clair Avenue. You like that fancy hotel washroom, did you? Independent Mind? Yep, and Megan, her channel is starting to pick up some steam. I think she's getting close to 140 subscribers, which is very good considering her channel is very new. And I think her latest video is well over 500 views. So congrats to Megan. Hopefully she'll get up to the big 1,000 subscribers within the next 6 months or so. That would be awesome for her. Toronto's Do What Music Guy has 6 subs. Hey, that's better than 5 subs, Toronto's Do What Music Guy. Keep it up. You'll be at 10 subs before you know it. How did Megan get a massive house? Well, that's her grandmother's house. She lives there with her grandmother. And a new tower is rising here, or going to be rising. This will be the tallest building in the Yonge St. Clair area by far. Most of the buildings around here are about 20 stories or so. This one will be over 40 stories, I think 44. You ate 10 subs once? In one sitting? That's impressive. Has anyone seen Bevy? Well, she's been posting on social media a bit lately. Terratopia went to visit her in Halifax. So they had a fun weekend together there. She posted lots of pictures of them. So she seems to be doing well. Mr. Thai. I wonder what their pad thai is like. She did the live stream, oh, with Terratopia. I was kind of keeping an eye out for that, but somehow I missed it. I thought maybe they decided not to do it. So I'll have to check out her channel maybe and check out the replay. Have a good night, Stepan. Thank you for dropping by. And Clayton Crawford, also you have a good night, and thank you very much as well. Would I ever do AMA? I actually did an AMA not all that long ago, High Fiver, with Megan. We did one together. It was a live stream. So yeah, check out the channel. It was maybe a couple of months ago. We did it from inside my apartment, and then we went for a walk afterwards. American Medical Association. I can hear the subway. You'd watch me do MMA? Yeah, I think I'd probably crash and burn trying to do that. All right, Scott Briggs, you have yourself a good night as well. Oh, and by the way, I today did something kind of fun. Megan and I, as you may know, recently went and did a live stream at the CN Tower. And it took a bit longer to get up into the tower than we thought it would because it was insanely crowded and there were big lineups. So by the time we got up there, it had already gotten dark. I thought it would still be light when we got up to the tower, and then we could watch the sunset from up in the tower as all the lights came on and the city got dark, but that didn't work out, so it was already dark. So we did the live stream in the tower, looking out at the lights of the city at night, and that was awesome. But I really wanted to be able to see the view in the light in the daytime. So today I went back to the tower in the early afternoon, and I went and recorded a video of all the views of the city in the daylight. So that'll be coming up on my channel in the next couple of days. I'm thinking Friday perhaps I'll post that one. And the views were amazing. I also took a shit ton of photographs with my phone. So it's an informative sort of video where I point out all various landmarks and points of interest. Going all the way around the tower. Hey, have a good night, Ali BHG. Also, and thank you for dropping by. Yeah, Alex beat me to it. What's the tower's height? Well, the full height is 1,815 feet, but the observation level I was at is about 1,100 and some odd feet. But there is another higher observation level that I didn't go to because it cost extra to go up to the highest observation level, and that's over 1,400 feet. And that's, I think, the highest observation deck in North America, or perhaps the Western Hemisphere still. The CN Tower is still the tallest freestanding structure in the Western Hemisphere. So I was well over 300 meters, maybe about 340 meters up or so when I recorded my video today. Or 119 stories, I believe that's what they told us. 119 stories. And here's a southbound subway. Yeah, that's right. Johnny sniped me on my birthday last year. And he gave me a gimbal as a present. Yeah, this is line 1. So this part of Yonge Street is a bit dull because you have the not St. James, you have Mount Pleasant Cemetery across the street, taking up quite a huge expanse, but at least we have the subway on this side to provide us with some visual stimulation. Any burritos tonight? I'm not sure, Lisa, what I'll be having for dinner. I haven't had my main meal of the day yet. That's true, Whitby Dude. That was another fun video we did. Yeah, you can hear crickets here, even with all the sounds of the traffic in the subway. Dan, it was busy, but it wasn't nearly as busy as it was when we went before. That was on a Saturday, kind of near the end of the summer tourist season, so it was jam-packed. The lines were huge. This time, barely any lineup whatsoever. And it was fairly busy up at the observation level, but there was plenty of room to walk around and get a good view. Find a spot by the window was no problem. Much better. Let's just say it was busier than I was expecting it to be. Johnny Strides has a rival. Johnny Strides are like old pals by this point. We've crossed paths many times, and we've appeared in each other's videos and live streams many times. Most recently, Johnny and I did a collaboration walking around the two downtown university campuses. Might want to check that out. We walked around the University of Toronto campus together for his channel, and then we did a video of the Toronto Metropolitan University campus for my channel. And that was pretty fun. Speaking of Johnny, that's his neighborhood right up ahead. See those tall buildings up there? That's Yonge and Eglinton, aka Strides Land. And this is Davisville we're currently at. I can see the CN Tower all the way far away down to the south. I don't know if you can make it out. I was up there just today. Andy Wood, yeah, that's true. He did pick me up one time and we took a little cruise around together, live streaming. You can see the tip. Just the tip. I should do a pop-in. Something tells me Johnny would not appreciate a random pop-in. Hate the pop-in. the head office of the Toronto Transit Commission. And this is where Davisville subway station is also located. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head into the subway station. And this is an above ground section of subway line here. So I'm going to get on the subway and start heading back downtown. But I'll keep the stream going at least until I get on the subway train. So I think that'll be a first here. I don't think I've ever live streamed on a subway before. Of course, it'll go underground shortly after that, so I'll lose signal, so I'm going to end the stream before that happens. There's a cool picture of the TTC building. 1959. Queen Elizabeth, there you go. Queen Elizabeth visiting in 1959. You can smell the TTT smell, yeah. I can smell it too. The buses, the subway. All right, Vivian. I'm going to start to say my goodbyes yet, but don't leave until I get on the train.
The TTC is hiring. Learn more at the Midtown Transit Operators Virtual Information Session on Wednesday, October 19th from 12 to 1:30 p.m. Visit ttc.ca/join to register.
There's the southbound platform. Yeah, we're still outside right now, right? So I have no loss of signal here. But I am going to start to wrap up the stream with my goodbyes now. Hope you all enjoyed the Wednesday evening last night of summer walk, starting from downtown at Brooksea Park, all the way up Victoria Street, and then up Yonge all the way here to Davisville. So thanks to all for watching, and I hope you all had a good time, and thanks for all the awesome chats, and thanks to the mods for doing a great job, and thanks to everyone who supported the channel with a super chat, super sticker, any PayPals. Appreciate it very much. And of course, my next live stream will be this weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday. And keep an eye out for my videos on days when I don't live stream. As I mentioned, I have a CN Tower video coming up. Keep an eye out for that. Marsha Mack. You're welcome, Jesus. And Whippy Dude. Thank you very much, Doug. But I'm not ending it yet. I'll end it once I'm on the train, once we're starting to go into the tunnel. That's when I'll end the stream. So keep on watching. And also subscribe if you haven't already. And hit the like button on your way out if you liked it. And why wouldn't you like it? UFT campus? I'm not sure, Nabil. I'll have to keep that in mind. Todd Boothby. That's right, first Subway live stream. I have plenty of Subway videos on my channel, of course. Pre-recorded videos. Tons of them, if you're into that sort of thing. Are you kidding me, Yahya? No service between Eglinton and Davisville. That's exactly where I am, due to a security incident. Well, hopefully that clears up soon. Usually a security incident is just a very short-term thing, right? That's often cleared up in a matter of minutes. And here comes a train right now, actually, so whatever that was seems to have been cleared up. Bob Lou, thank you very much. Thank you, Novel Costs.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Independent Mind, Bon Voyage.
Next station is St. Clair Station.
Chow High Fiver. Alright, we're going to be heading underground momentarily. Once that happens, I'll just end the stream. So bye-bye everyone. I'll see you all again soon.